Coming back with some international updates now, Tory rebels and opposition MPs have defeated the government in the first stage of their attempt to pass a law designed to prevent a no-deal Brexit. The Commons voted to take control of the agenda, meaning they can bring forward a bill seeking to delay the UK's exit date. But British Prime Minister remained defiant. Take a look at this report.
In a blow to British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, members of the UK House of Commons won control of the Parliament. This development allows them to discuss legislation aimed at preventing a no-deal Brexit. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson suffered key defections from his party, losing a working majority in Parliament and weakening his position as he tried to prevent lawmakers from blocking his Brexit plans. On a day of high drama and debate in the House of Commons, lawmakers returned from their summer recess to confront Johnson over his insistence to leave the European Union on October 31st. He's willing to leave even without a withdrawal agreement to cushion the economic blow.
It is simply wrong to say we are not making progress. There is a lot to do in the coming days, but things are moving. And a major reason for that is that everyone can see that this government is utterly determined to leave the EU on October the 31st, come what may, without a deal if necessary.
Boris Johnson remained defiant despite suffering a major defeat in Parliament, where rebels seized control of Brexit agenda by a margin of 27.
The consequences of this vote tonight, it means that Parliament is on the brink of wrecking any deal that we might be able to strike in Brussels, because tomorrow's bill would hand control of the negotiations to the EU, and that would mean more dither, more delay and more confusion.
Lawmaker Philip Lee rose from his chair on the Conservative benches and sat down with the Liberal Democrats, a defection which meant Johnson lost his slim working majority. Speaking in Parliament, Johnson labelled the bill set by the opposition party leaders as Jeremy Corbyn's surrender bill. He said that if it were to go through, he would be forced to go to Brussels to beg an extension.
Yesterday, Mr. Speaker, a deal was published. A bill that the leader of the opposition has spent all summer working on. And this is not a bill in any normal sense of the word. It is without precedent in our history. It is a bill that, if passed, would force me to go to Brussels and beg an extension. It would force me to accept the terms offered. It would destroy any chance of negotiation for a new deal. It would destroy it. And indeed, it would enable our friends in Brussels to dictate the terms of the negotiation. That's what it does. There is only one way, Mr. Speaker, to describe this deal. It is Jeremy Corbyn's surrender bill.
Meanwhile, protesters marched through the streets around Westminster, chanting and blocking roads. But with the clock ticking, the European Union said it had received no proposals from the British government aimed at overcoming the impasse in Brexit talks. Bureau Report, Republic TV.